Yeah. Here we go, I'm TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer on his gaming thing. Gonna bang him up, gonna shoot him up, right here on gaming string. Bang, bang, blaze it on up, TJ Quake, we're busting like the 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's get into this, y'all. Yeah. TJ Quake, the ghetto gaming show.
What's crackin' like it, people? What's crackin' like it? We are back in the mix. Whoa, bring it down for me, son. Octoboo's gonna win it. Yeah. Well, you know how we always come in with the Octoboo's flavor. This is TJ Quake, your ghetto gamer, and we are now back in the mix once again, doing what we do. Of course, let me get this over here. Okay, let's get that right there. Thank you. That's not funny. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so we are once again back in the flow again. This is TJ Quake, your ghetto gamer, and this is Pop Culture Talk, where TJ Quake's Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk comes at you with the latest and greatest and all the craziness going around the world, in the country, in the gaming world, in the music industry, in all of pop culture. Everything that TJ Quake likes to talk about that regards our natural living state that we are in now. Okay, we like to live our lives, comfortably, and we like to be able to go back to the days when we all had a little bit of peace of mind and we could just do things without all these crazy, wild political demands destroying everything that we love doing, like watching movies, like going to the mall or to a restaurant, like playing a video game, just chilling in your house, just regular kicking back, having a picnic with your family, all these things, taking your kid to school, your kid learning good stuff in school, not having to have masks on your face 24/7. Remember those days, y'all? Remember the days where America was actually a free country? And now all of a sudden, little bit by little bit, we're losing that freedom. Oh, isn't it joyful? The communists are coming, but we're not going to let them, are we, ladies and gentlemen? Because the people that listen to this here, the people that listen to this podcast, listen to TJ Quake, and all the other wonderful YouTubers out there that are out there fighting for the cause of freedom and our rights for liberation, the Constitution, that abide only by that Constitution and God Almighty himself. That's right, God number one. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right back to the message at hand today. Today we're going to talk about hypocrisy. Hypocrisy and its most. And one of the biggest people of this hypocrisy, because there's so many of them on the Democratic side. That's right, I say Democrats because all those elites, and I mean mainly the elite Democrats, because you got some Democrats out there that are starting to wake up to this bullshit, and they're starting to say, wait a minute, hold up, this is starting to affect me. I don't know. Yeah, let's go, Brandon. Yeah, that's starting to hit everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. And it's because it's real. People are sick of it. They're done with this totalitarian tyrant, flip-neck Biden, sleepy Joe Biden. You notice what he was doing today? What's the latest, TJ? Do we got any, what's the latest news break? No, I said latest news break, sucker. Good grief. Where's my latest? Okay, that's the one. Okay, so anyway, latest one, Joe Biden at the, I think the whole Green New Deal thing, climate change meeting that's got all the world leaders there. Yeah, guess what Joe Biden's doing? Here, let me demonstrate for you. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. For all you people that are on the podcast, I'm sleeping. I'm closing my eyes, nodding out, but pretending like I'm listening to the important message of climate change that he's so gung-ho for. Guess who the two people that didn't come to the climate change meeting, ladies and gentlemen? Guess who? Guess who? The two big important countries that should have been there that really need to be there. One of them mainly, China. That's right, China didn't show up. Oh no, they don't care about climate change. Oh, guess who else didn't show up? Oh, guess right, Russia. Yeah, they didn't show up either. I wonder how we're going to really get to zero emissions in the world when the two biggest countries, especially one of them being one of the most biggest polluted ones, like China, oh yeah, they cause a lot of pollution and so forth. Oh yeah, they ain't in there. They ain't shit. They ain't even flip. You want to know why? Because they actually realize that climate is something that we've always had, ladies and gentlemen. There's always been climate change. There's always been since the beginning of time. Okay. And And we've always had cows. Cows have been here from day one before man was. Okay, fart. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Did I get all that? Was that nasty for you? I'm sorry and everything. Yeah, but cows been farting for a while, and they say that that's destroying our ozone here now. It's messing up our climate. Farts, cow farts. Yeah. Listen to good old what Mr. Microsoft himself, Bill Gates, is talking about. But anyway, not to get off on all that craziness, let's get into the real deal and what we're really here for today. What we're really here for today is to talk about the hypocrisy of certain people like Don Lemon. And guess what Don Lemon was caught doing, ladies and gentlemen? That's right. Motherfucker, the guy that hates the fact that we all want to sometimes, not have to wear masks everywhere we go. Yeah, well, that guy, the guy that's always talking, preach, wear a mask, wear a mask. Oh, you're killing people if you're not wearing masks. You're killing people. You're spreading it. Yeah, Don Lemonhead, that flip neck. Well, we're gonna talk about him right now because let's get ready to bring up a little sum on him because you know me, I like to prove shit. I like to throw it out there, and it's already all over. It's already getting all over YouTube right now. This voice, his hypocrisy is all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. He's a hypocrite, and we're going to tell you why he's a hypocrite. We're going to see that right now, full flash and flow of the hypocrisy of these idiots on the left. And that's right. When I talk about CNN, NBC, ABC, CBS, MSNBC, whatever the frack, okay? When I talk about these fools, these are all left-wing media sites. They're all biased. They're all freaking a bunch of hypocrites, every last one of them. And they're all elites. That's right. Meaning that rules for you, not for thee. Okay? Not for me, only for thee. Thee, you. Me, no rules for me. That's what I'm trying to say. But for you, yes. Oh, you got to go buy them. You got to do it all the time. That's how this works, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go right here and let's see what Don Lemonhead's doing. Let's go ahead and find out, and then we're going to get into all Don Lemon's hypocrisy, right? Well, first of all, let's go right here, and I'm going to bring this up right now and everything. And for you guys out there, just to let you guys know, this is TJ Quake's Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk. We have our podcast on Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com. You can come and check it out. We're always live on the podcast as we are right now. Of course, the video always gets uplifted later and everything. So you're seeing the aftermath. But you can check us out live when I'm doing this right there. You can come in and talk and give your point of views right here live as we doing the show and so forth. On the podcast. And so let's go right here. Let's go on here. Let's get that right there. Yeah. Pow! Lightning blast. How you people doing out there? How's all y'all doing out there? I want to thank all the people that have been coming on also as well. All the new subscribers. I much appreciate you guys and everything. I like the input you guys coming. I love it when people put comments in down below. When you put the comments in down below, lets me know what you guys are thinking, how you feeling, things that can be improved, whatever. I'm always open ears to everything, you guys, and so forth, and also just to let you know, if I hurt your feelings for you people out there that are on the left, well, I don't give a damn because that's just who I am. I don't give two shizzles whizzles on how you feel. If I hurt your feelings, oh well, motherfucker, go back in your bubble. Get your little safe space and go cry. TJ hurt my feelings. He said something about critical race theory that's just not right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so let's go over here. Here's Don Lemonhead. Don Lemon tonight. The news is in today, y'all. Well, let's see what Don Lemonhead has to say here, and then we're going to go over to his hypocrisy. How's about that? Let's go here. So I'm going to go over here real quick. I'm going to play this little vid, and so you guys can kind of see, get a smell, sense of what this fathead's all about. And in his line, trust me, people, there's plenty of this stuff to go around with this boy and his hypocrisy. So let me go ahead and mute my mic over here, and we'll play this stuff. Let's do this.
DeSantis. You can always count on him to try to turn a deadly disease into an applause ring, a mask. And then there is Ron DeSantis. You can always count on him to try to turn a deadly disease into an applause line.
Politicians want to force you to cover your face as a way for them to cover their own asses. That's just the truth. They want to be able to say they're taking this on and they're doing this, even though it's not proven to be effective. They want to continue to do it.
God, that is just such bunk, or just to say this is bullshit. Really? Just call it what it is. They want to protect kids, Governor. What do you want?
Look at Torban. That's just poor bonkers, Governor. They want to protect kids, Don. Come on, Don. Why aren't you making kids wear masks so it's uncomfortable for them to learn in school? Come on, Don. You know why, Don? Because kids are less susceptible to the actual virus. It's been proven that they can literally survive this shit better than most adults and people with other illnesses that this normally would affect. It's already been proven. That's been something that's been stated, but you blank brains out there, you dumb heads, like you Don Lemon heads out there. You guys always think that, the government, what the government says is what we should do. Government says to go jump off the cliff. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. That's you guys. That's what you motherfuckers do and everything. But ladies and gentlemen, so I just wanted to give you a taste of what Don Lemonhead's all about. He's Mr. Guy, and there's plenty of other videos of him hating on you, saying you're the super spreader, saying you're going to kill everybody, if you're not wearing a mask, and then all this other stuff, right? Okay, and granted, the mask is supposed to help somewhat, keep this shit from happening to you. So we oblige by it when we go into the stores and all this other stuff and whatnot. Well, we go by the rules and so forth, but it's getting a little ridiculous. And people now want to go back to living their regular lives, Don, kind of like you in this next video I'm about to show. Yeah, he talks shiz on Don DeSantis all the time, ladies and gentlemen. He talks shiz on Florida, how Florida is this, and Florida's a super spreader, and Florida is this, and they don't wear masks and all this. Well, while he's on lockdown there in New York. But let's see how long Mr. Don likes being in New York. Where does Don go for vacationing, ladies and gentlemen? Let's find out. Let's see what Don happens to like to do when he goes on vacation. Yeah, I'm like, got a spot right here.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, hold up a second. I don't want to jump on that jet yet. Everything, because we're going to get ready to thank Mr. Don Lemonhead here, because he's such a great guy, and we want to make sure that this great guy gets thanked for all the things that he does for us. So let me go ahead and I'm going to mute this mic over here once again and all that wonderfulness. Let's go over here and go here and let's see what Don Lemon does on his days for vacationing.
I want to thank you.
He's like a big marketing guy.
I want to thank Don Lemon, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's Halloween today, right? Don Lemon. That's okay. Well, I want to thank you. No, thank you so much. And you're in the great state of Florida. I hope you guys enjoy it. You can enjoy it. Thank you for exposing everything. Because we love you in Florida. I want to thank you.
He's like a big marketing guy.
We want to thank you, Don, for exposing everything. Now, what do we got Don Lemonhead over here doing? Well, there he is with his white boyfriend. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll get into that in just a second. Oh, yeah, we can get into the white man thing in a second. Oh, yeah, Don, we got you on all kinds of stuff, all kinds of hypocrisy. Yeah, but let's start with this one right here real quick. So Don Lemonhead is at a Florida nice resort on vacation, enjoying the Florida sun. He wanted to get away from New York, because, I don't know why he wanted to get away from New York. They're so safe over there with wearing masks and everything. They're so safe. What was that you were calling Don DeSantis? Oh, that's right. He's a bunglehead. He's a bumbling idiot or whatever you was up there trying to say that good old Joe Biden was up there saying, and you just went right along with it. But yeah, Don Lemonhead over here. He's over there enjoying the good Florida sun. And guess what he's not wearing, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, do you see a mask on Don Lemonhead's face? Anybody see a mask on Don Lemonhead? Yeah. Hey, Don, let's look at that again. Where's your mask at, Don?
Okay, yeah, it's Halloween today, right?
Yeah, it's Halloween today, man. It's Halloween.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you.
You want to thank you.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much for not wearing a mask. You are your boyfriend. Neither one of you guys wearing a mask. How fortunate. Look at these two. Yeah, isn't that wonderful, guys? But wasn't he just on his television show? Wait a minute. Hold children not wearing masks, and they're just, these parents are just trying to protect their need to be able to protect their children. Mr. Santis, well, what's wrong with you, Mr. Santis? You know, let's go back to that, shall we? Let's go back to what Mr. Donnie here, Don Lemonhead said here. I want to go back to what he said because I think that's vitally important. Everything. Can I get that back again? Where is that? Well, we got all kinds of stuff on Don Lemonhead, all his hypocrisy and bullshit, you know, all the stuff that he's always been for, you know. Yeah, where was that video, though? I got to get back to that one because that was the one. Wait, was this the one? Which one was it? Is it this one? Yeah, it was this one, I think. Yeah. Oh, no, this is a different one. This is Don Lemonhead's critical race theory thing. Let's go into this one real quick and let's listen what Don Lemonhead has to say about critical race theory and stuff like that. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, you know, let's just face the elephant in the room. Okay, this idiot, this moron right here, he's always telling all of us what to do. They always tell us what to do. You guys need to do this. You guys need to be like that. You guys shouldn't do that. But what do they go and do? They're the first ones you find out not doing exactly what they tell all of us to do. He wants us all to wear masks. He wants the little children to wear masks and everything. But where's Don Lemonhead? He complains about Florida and the Floridians out there and so forth. And Don DeSantis, you go over into their state and everything and then enjoying all the things that you've been telling them they have to get rid of. Isn't that funny, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't that funny how that works? How these elitists always want to tell us how to live our lives, but yet they tell us not to do something, and then they get caught doing that exactly the very thing that they don't want us doing. I find that very funny, but this is what this idiot does. And so, and so the rest of these elitists, there's so much footage out there of these hypocritical idiots and everything. I can't stand them. And they constantly always show us who they truly are, ladies and gentlemen. All these people are on the news networks. Most of these CNN, NBC, all these fools, seeing the Clown News Network. There's so many different names for the CNN that it's freaking outrageous how people just clown on these fools and everything. Their ratings are completely going down the tubes. And it's because of stuff like this. No wonder the reason why people don't want to watch your ass no more. Because you lie. You're a liar. You lie all the time. You talk a bunch of shit, Shane, but you don't never freaking back the mess up. Where's your mask at, Mr. Don Lemon? You don't want the kids to wear it, but you and your little white boyfriend over here, yeah, you guys can just go about and just have a good old time. No problems here. Nothing to see here. Oh, no. We're just having a good old time in your state that we constantly talk shiz on. Yeah. Oh, Don Lemon's on all kinds of his news little programs talking smack on Don DeSantis and Florida and all the people that live there and how the mandates, how Don DeSantis is going against, you know, the mandates for keeping everybody safe. And they always want to fall behind, you know, we don't want people to be sick. People are dying. Don, guess what, dude? People have been dying since this thing started. Everything. You always want to blame everybody else in America for the very thing that China freaking started. Fauci, that we're finding out, started. Yeah, and you guys always want to blame the American people like it's our fault that this stupid freaking virus came here and now we all have to bow down to your freaking bullshit. Well, we're done with you, dog, and we're going to catch you in your freaking lies and your hypocrisy right here. Look at you, having a good old time in Florida, the place you hate, and you're just sitting there with no mask on. I find that really remarkable, Don. Can you explain to me why you're not wearing a mask? I want to know, because you're super spreading right now. I bet you this fool ain't even vaccinated. You know how they always want to talk about everybody being, get the jab, but they're the very ones that probably don't even got it. How much you want to make a bet? Want to know why? Because they probably deep down inside don't want to take the chance of something happening to them. That's why. That's the reason why these motherfuckers, these fools, don't let them fool you guys, ladies and gentlemen. They lie. And here it is, right here in your face. I prove it to you. Everybody on YouTube is showing the same video, proving it to everybody. Let's show some other freaking craziness that these fools are all about. You know how they're all about critical race theory in the schools and so forth. And they want to keep talking about teaching this bullshit, this racist crap to our children. You know, because basically what's going to happen is all that's going to happen with critical race theory is that the white kids are going to start thinking that they're more superior than the black kids. And the black kids are going to start thinking that they're inferior to the white kids. And the white kids are going to probably start being, you know, self-conscious of themselves because, oh, we're white and we're hurting poor black people. And we really got to be nice. We got to really, you know, bend over backwards for them. And so because they're not capable of learning the way we learn because we're white privileged white people. And so forth. That's what they're teaching kids in school. They're teaching kids to hate each other. That's what critical race theory is doing, ladies and gentlemen. And then we put the shits, and then the government's all wondering why all these parents are tripping. Not because the parents are tripping. Oh, guess what? Yeah, that flip neck DOJ flip neck. Yeah, of course he's a Biden, you know, henchman and everything. He's sicking the FBI out on parents. Oh, isn't that wonderful? We got all these other freaking crazy terroristic things happen. Our borders being freaking trampled on, we're basically being invaded and so forth. He ain't got nothing to do with that though. Oh, that's in another department. That's in another department. Oh, no, my son has nothing to do with well, yeah, my son does make money on critical race theory, but that has nothing to do with the fact that we're trying to stop parents from, you know, going to board meetings and because there's violence. We just want to make sure that there's no violence. That's what we're here for. Whenever there's violence, and then that's what's the problem. Do you know how much violence is in this country, you dumbass? You know how much violence? How come you ain't got the FBI on the freaking Antifa? Those guys are domestic terrorists. I don't see you motherfuckers doing shit about that. Not one damn thing. Everything. You guys don't do nothing about that shiz. Y'all don't do nothing about these fools coming in the country probably wanting to freaking jack us over at the Taliban. You ain't doing nothing about that. Everything. But you want to go freaking mess with the people that are the worst nightmare for the country are the parents going to a PTA meeting. Wow. I'm so frightened. I'm so glad we got you in the position of the DOJ. I'm so glad you're there to be able to protect all of our children from these parents that are freaking horrible. They're horrible people, and they're threatening us. Whew! I freaking sound stupid, don't I? Saying stupid shit like that. But let's go over here, Mr. Don Lemon. Yeah, let's go over here. Let me go ahead and mute my mic again so you guys can hear this idiot once again in this, CRT bullshit.
Time anchor Don Lemon is now claiming that only so-called privileged people are complaining about critical race theory in classrooms and that they need to take a seat and be quiet. Listen to this exchange with his CNN colleague, Chris Cuomo.
I don't want people lecturing my kid like, hey, you're white, you're bad because of this and this. I said, why do you think that's what it will be? I said, that's the only problem, is your perception.
That's the whole thing about what privilege is that you people don't like to have their pleasure interrupted, their peace interrupted. So the folks on the other side, stop making it about you.
Well, people, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you hear Don there? He says people it is people don't like it, you know, when you're interrupting their livelihoods, their peace and everything. Kind of like how it was when that lady was talking to you on your little vacation and you and your little white boyfriend and everything got up and started walking away because people were disturbing your peace, your little peace of mind. He was like, let's get out of here. I'm on television looking like an idiot because these people will throw this all over the internet. I can't be seeing my face can't be shown out there because I've been telling everybody not to wear masks. I mean, to wear masks. I've been telling everybody to wear masks, and I'm not here. I don't know. Do you have a mask on? Yeah. Yeah, you don't like it there, but see, but Mr. Don Lemonhead here and Chris Cuomo doofus here and so forth, they don't get it. Yeah, you dumbass. Parents don't want this shit taught to their kids because it's going to teach their kids to freaking hate each other. That's what it's going to do. And that's pretty much what it is. White kids got to feel bad for the freaking things that their freaking ancestors did. So we got to make sure that gets embedded in their heads and make them feel bad because they're white. You're an idiot because you're white, Chris. This should be something you should be against. But no, you're a dumbass following rules and the orders of CNN. So is this flipneck right here, Mr. Don Lemon flipneck head here. Yeah, Mr. Don Lemonhead over here is mad because he wants this shit to be taught in schools, and he thinks the parents are a bunch of idiots. That they should, you know, that they don't want their peace of mind to be disturbed, blah blah blah, and their normal livelihood. Yeah, fool. I don't want my child being told because he's black that he's inferior to a white person. How's that sound to you, Don? Yeah. Why don't you think about that, you dumb idiot? You are black. This is what they're telling white people to think of you, that you're lower than shit. That's what they're really telling you. Let's just be blunt about the shiz. You know, but no. They don't want to hear that. They don't want none of that. And so forth, because you know, that's just the way these people, that's how they run their lives. They run their lives off of hypocrisy, ladies and gentlemen. Run their lives off of hypocrisy. And let's show some more of Don Lemonhead's hypocrisy. Let's go over here. Oh, people, I was prepared. I was prepared. Oh, y'all thought I was going to win a show? I bring a laugh everywhere I go. Exactly. So the skill bill is in. Let's do this. Let's go right here to the next flow. Right over and up in here. And let's see here. I always mess up about this right now. Let's get a little music cracking right here. Anything. Let's see. All right. We're going to go right on over here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this right here is where I'm going to get to. Remember I kept talking about Don Lemonhead's white boyfriend. Now, y'all see that he has a white man right here. This is his white boyfriend.
Right?
Look at his white boyfriend right here. That's his boy. That's who he's with. That's his doll. That's his man right there. His bestie, his man, and everything. White cis male. Looks like a typical blonde hair, white man, white cis male. Let's see what Don Lemonhead actually thinks about you, Mr. White Man. Has Don Lemonhead told you about this? Let's go over here and talk about what Don Lemonhead thinks about his white man that he's with. Let's go over there. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's go on over here. Let's get on over. Let's get back on over here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to blow this up. I'm going to mute my mic. Let's mute the mic.
Cover it because we were distracted by another extremist that was doing bad things in the name of hate.
Yeah, and then now another one, and you have all of them in a row. And you know, we messaged about this a little.
Oh wait,
hold
up a second.
I keep trying to
hold up a second. I gotta bring the screen back. I'm sorry, you guys ain't even able to see this. Hold on, and everything.
We messaged about this a little bit this weekend. I keep trying to point out to people not to demonize any one group or any one ethnicity, but we keep thinking that the biggest terror threat is something else. Some people who are marching, you know, towards the border like it's imminent. And when the last time they did this, a couple hundred people came, and they, you know, most of them did get into the country. Most of them got tuckered out before they even made it to the border. So we have to stop demonizing people and realize the biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized to the right. And we have to start doing something about them. There is no travel ban on them. There is no ban on, you know, they have the Muslim ban. There is no white guy ban. So what do we do about that?
Yeah. So what do we do about that? Hey, Don, I got an idea. Won't we start with you getting rid of your white cis male? Yeah. See how you're against white men and everything. Yeah, what do we do about that? What do we do about that, ladies and gentlemen? What do we do about this white men? These white cis men. There's no ban on them coming into the country. Oh, no, there's no ban on them. Don, have you read our immigration laws? Have you know anything about our immigration? Do you, Don? Do you know? Is your head too big for you? Is your head too big for you, Don Lemonhead? Is it a little too soury? A little too sour, too much of the lemon sucking up your cheeks and all that shit. Is that the problem with you, Don? See, ladies and gentlemen, the problem with these flipnicks is that they believe in they don't really truly believe in the bullshit that comes out their mouth. Let's just put it that way. Don's with a white male, as you guys all saw. I showed you his white male boyfriend and everything. He's married to this dude, or I think he's married to him. I don't know. And everything. He's been with him for a minute and everything. He's up there talking out of his mouth. White men are the true problem. They're the problem and everything. Well, why don't we got an immigration law for them, huh? Is that what you're saying, Don? Guess what, Don? If a white person from England or Germany or Russia or Scotland or any of these other places where Europeans are from, if they happen to come over that border the same way these other motherfuckers are coming over, guess what, Don? The same treatment would happen to them. They would be stopped at the border. Where's your papers? Can we see your papers? Don, whenever you travel to another country, you have to have a passport to go to that country. Do you think these people just fly over here and just, I get into the country, no passport, no nothing, I'm just coming over? No, Don, they got to go through a freaking a stream of freaking rules before they can come into the country. First of all, you have to have a dadgum passport. When I went overseas, I went to France with my band, Slapback and everything, and Germany and all these other places and so forth. We had to have a passport, Don. You can't travel out of the country without a passport. You have to have one and so forth. You have to have, if you're going to work in that country, you have to have a working visa. Do you know that, Don? I think you guys would be smart enough to know that. But no, Dingbat Don here doesn't even freaking get that. This is how stupid these idiots are. Or at least that's how stupid they think you are, peoples. That's how they think you are. Because they know this shiz. They know that somebody from Europe coming over that freaking border would not be able to come into this country and be a citizen. They would have to have a green card or something in order to get in here. They would have to know our freaking rules. Like they would have to freaking do it the legal way, not the illegal way. But these Democrats, they're all for illegal nowadays, as you guys have been noticing. They're all for the bad guy. That's what this whole country's come down. The Bible says good will become evil, will become the bad, and bad, evil will become the good. And that's what the Bible has already been stating. That's exactly what you guys are seeing before your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. It says before you see the coming of Christ, this is what's going to happen. And it's exactly what's been going on. Everything is backwards, ladies and gentlemen. But all you have to do is go to your good old Bible, flip through those pages, and it'll tell you, go to Timothy chapter 3. It'll tell you all kinds of stuff about this stuff and everything. All kinds of stuff. Paul's speaking words, boy, and everything. So that's what these fools are doing, though. These fools like this idiot here want to act like, oh, white men, we don't do this to white people. Yeah, they do. You just don't want to freaking admit that that's what happens to white people because you guys are going with your stupid narrative that you got to go with your stupid network to lie to everybody and to make this country sound like it's so racist. Don, why would all these people want to come into a racist country that you're calling this? Because that's what you guys keep saying, that this country's racist. That everybody's racist here. Then why the heck are all these brown-skinned people wanting to come into a racist place? That kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? It's like, well, I thought we was going to get freedom. It's a white man who's up there trying to let them in. And so forth. I don't think they're looking at this place too racist there, Don. They're not looking at racism. No. They're afraid of the people in their own country who are slaughtering them. They're afraid of their own socialist, communist government. But pretty soon when they get up in here, they're going to start seeing the same things happening here. And they're going to be like, whoa, hey, oh, I thought I just left this place. That's what's going to happen. They're going to be like, hey, man, I didn't sign up for this. I thought this was the land of the free. Oh, they're going to come to a big surprise when this country decides to go that route. But hopefully, to pray to God that we are able to fight against the evil flipnecks like you and Mr. Chris Cuomo over here. And the rest of you freaking evil ass freaking socialist, communist, network media flipnecks out there who follow nothing but rules. You guys are a bunch of freaking sheep being led over a freaking cliff. That's what's happening to you guys. But us people here that think for ourselves, that know better, that see your bullshit, your lies that you constantly spurt out your mouth. Yeah, we see you guys for who you really are. And I expose you for who you are. All of YouTube, okay? All us conservatives on here, on YouTube are exposing you. Geeks and Gamers, Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, we got them all out there. We got rappers now doing it. Loza, Bryson, Tom McDonald, all these different people are doing this stuff. They're all going to expose you guys, and that's what I'm here to do. Do the exact same thing. Expose your guys in your lives. Oh, dang. Looks like my beautiful wife just showed up and opened the door and came through.
Well, thank you, baby.
Oh, you're very welcome, Sugar Lips. She's the faceless woman with a paper over her face and everything. I don't want my face being shown on the TV. Everything. Yeah, that's MJ, you guys. You always will get to hear her voice and see her sometimes on the TJ and MJ Spin Your Dollar, Save Your Dollar movie reviews. That's right. We always do that on the weekends, like on Saturdays and Sundays. You can catch that live podcast. We'll let you know about the latest and greatest on some movies that are coming out and let you know whether you should spend your dollar or save your dollar. That's what we do. That's right here on Spreaker.com and YouTube. And for all you guys, if you guys like what you're seeing, you like what I'm saying, what I'm preaching, okay? go ahead and push that little likey like button down there and, you know, subscribe over there and everything. And we can come to you and hit that notification bell and so forth. I'll pretty soon try to get some of those, you know, those graphics that everybody shows, you know, bling, bling, hitting the buttons, all that stuff. Yeah, I'll do all the cheesy stuff so you guys can see that. Anyway, so yeah, you guys, so I'm just basically here to just kind of preach the realness and everything. I want for you, and this is really for a lot of the people that are out there that may be catching this video or this podcast right now, who are kind of, you know, in a center right now. They don't know what's really going on, you know, or maybe you're a full-on leftist and you're starting to hear things that's kind of making you go, and you're seeing things that's happening in your life, and you're kind of wanting answers for that. We're the people that are going to actually show you what's really going on behind the scenes. Because we're going to always, because the real media is never going to show you this stuff. They will never show you the truth. Why? Because they're hiding it from you, because they don't want you to know their dirty laundry. Okay? They don't want you guys to see what they're doing behind closed doors. This is what our government is like and everything. Don't trust the government on every freaking thing. Not even if you're a Republican, if you're a Democrat, whatever. Both sides talk a lot of yin-yang. But the thing for me, you better prove to me that you are actually about what you're about when you're doing stuff. I want to see your policies, and I want to see you work those policies through. I want to see you do something about it and everything. The reason why people love Trump, because Trump didn't just talk shit. Trump could talk and walk and chew gum at the same time. He did it all and so forth. And yeah, he said a lot of stuff that people, they didn't like him for, because he talked his mind. And that's the beauty of freedom in the country, where you're able to say what you want to say and everything, and shouldn't be silenced for it, because that's what the left wants you to do. Anytime somebody takes your video off or tries to cancel your speech at a school or whatever, that's them just trying to make sure they don't want people to hear the truth. Why? Because when people hear the truth, that means they wake up to the bullshizzle that these evil flipnicks on the left are spewing out. You know, whenever you talk to a leftist, you notice they never can debate anybody. They can never debate. All they can do is, no Trump, no school, no hate, no KKK, no USA, all that bullshit. They do all that crap. That's all they can do. They can never really talk to you. AOC, see if that girl has ever been in a debate. That's right. AOC, the little motherfucking Congress girl who used to be a bartender and everything. Yeah. Funny how she just became a freaking, she's creating laws for all of us now. Yeah, that little stinky ass heifer. Yeah, let's find out how she does in a debate. You'll never see it. You want to know why, ladies and gentlemen? Because AOC knows herself that she's full of yin-yang. She talks a lot of stuff. She makes you think that she's on your side and she's doing the right. But listen to what she's really saying. She made it to where New York didn't get a bunch of jobs from Amazon and so forth. Try to call Amazon out on some bunch of stupidness. They were about to bring in something like, I don't know, it was something like 8,000 jobs or something like that. I forgot what their number was. It was going to be a lot of jobs for New Yorkers. And this stupid heifer freaking screwed it up for them and everything. All in the cause of saying that she's helping you. But now little Joe Blow over here, who was about to get that job, doesn't got the job now. Oh, what does Joe Biden do? Oh, you guys don't want to get the icky, sticky, and so forth? You lose your job. That's right. That's really what's going down, is to terrorize you guys. It's to put you in fear. They want everybody in fear. Don Lemon wants you in fear. But guess what? We only found out that Don Lemon's not so afraid of Floridans, is he? As we just showed you, Don Lemon goes to Florida with no mask on, with his white man that he's supposed to be hating on. Yeah, no, the thing I forgot about that one, Don. I'm coming right back to that and everything. So I'm talking, as you guys know, I was talking about Mr. Don Lemonhead here, and what he in the nice words he says here. I want to revisit that one more time, just so you guys can hear this hypocrite, because I want you guys to really see who you're listening to, and then see what they do in their real lives. These people are nothing more than actors. That's all they are. They act a script, and then when they're off TV, they go and do what they really are about. Let's go and let's listen to that one more time. Let me mute.
No white guy ban. There is no ban on, there is no track to the right. And we have to radicalize is white men, most of them radicalized to the right. And we have to start doing something about them. There is white men, most of them radicalized, and realize the biggest terror threat in this country is white men. Most of them, biggest terror threat in this country is white men. Realize the biggest terror threat in this country is white men. Realize the biggest terror threat in this country is white men.
Wait a minute. You guys didn't even get to see the video of that. I was playing it on the thing, but you guys didn't get to see the video because I didn't have the video showing everything. Wait, let me do it one more time. Hold up. You only got to hear it.
Most of them radicalized country is white men. The biggest terror threat in this, realize the biggest terror threat in this country is white men, people, and realize the biggest terror threat in this country is white men.
I'm sorry. I just had to show that. You guys had to see that. You guys had to see the video too. I couldn't just have you hear it and not see it and so forth. And people on podcasts, you guys got to hear that a number of times. So I'm sure it's pretty embedded in your head now. I wanted that to keep playing and playing and playing because I want you guys to hear Don Lemon saying this. I want you guys to really think about what he just said there. The biggest threat is white men. White men. Look at the face of Chris Cuomo right there. He's trying to be like he's in agreement, but he's like, his face looks perturbed. He's like, well, why is he saying the biggest threat is white man? I'm a white man. Hey, Don, I like how Don can say this to a white man right to his face. The biggest threat to our country is white men. Oh, that's right, you're white. Look at Chris's face, dude. He looks like he's about to take a turd. He's like sitting here like, I actually have to sit here and believe this shit. I actually have to agree with this stupid flip-neck Don Lemon head black man is saying to me right now. That's what they're doing. That people right there, don't you see where the real racism is coming from? That's the epitome of racism right there. Could you imagine if white people were saying this about black? If Chris Cuomo was saying the biggest threat to our country is black men. Could you imagine that? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Really think about that. Chris Cuomo, a white man or any white man, freaking President Biden saying the biggest threat to our country. Oh, sorry, let me wake up real quick. The biggest threat to our country is black men. That's right. Black men are the biggest threat, and we got to find a way to get rid of this. We got to find a way to get rid of them. Because they're these black people, man, I'll tell you. All these black people, we need to get rid of these motherfuckers. Woo! Wouldn't it be just ironic? Because, ladies and gentlemen, all the Democratic Party is they're just flipping the script. They are literally trying to separate us to a point of hating each other. And everything. They got Don Lemon saying this to now. Imagine all the black people, little black kids hearing this, thinking this is true. Well, how can we get rid of white people? Oh, I know. I'll do what I've been doing to all my black friends. I'll go and do a drive-by on them. Oh, yeah. And guess what? Don Lemon had CNN, all these news networks, they ain't going to take no blame. They're going to start saying, oh, my gosh, black people are killing white people. Oh, my gosh, maybe this is a time for black people to go back into slavery. We got to do something about it. We got to put these black people in cages. Oh, yeah. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, imagine and think of a world that comes right back to that, because that's what these Democrats have been about all along. They've been wanting a race war. They want this to happen. And the only way they can do it now is to get dumbass black people like Don Lemon to freaking, put the stamp of approval on it. Let's segregate ourselves. Let's start hating white people. And then guess what? The white people are going to start hating black people. And now the white people are going to start thinking this, I'm sick and tired of these black people. And it's going to go back and forth. And pretty soon we're going to be at each other's throats. Race war. The only problem is, black people, we're outnumbered here in America. Just letting you know. So, just trying to put you guys' 2 cents in there. I'm going to go ahead and call this one, you guys. and leave you guys at this. We all need to start getting along, or we're going to freaking destroy our freaking country. Because this, to me, I don't think this is really a United States of America. I'm almost starting to think we don't even have an America anymore. Because America was a place that I thought was free. When I lived back in the 80s, we didn't deal with none of this stuff. Back in the 80s and the early 90s and all that stuff, we didn't deal with any of this stuff. Everybody was cool and chill. And now this is what we're dealing with. So I just want to leave you with that. And may the funk be with you. And I got to figure out how I'm going to end this. Oh, peace to the Mother East. May the funk be with you guys. This is TJ Quake, your ghetto gamer. And on Pop Culture Talk, we'll be back at you again with some more craziness. And be looking forward to some more news and movie reviews from TJ and MJ. Spend your dollar, save your dollar movie reviews. And also check out our Spreaker.com podcast. You can check that out. All you go is Spreaker.com. That's SPREAKER.com. I'll even put that down in the description down below. You'll see the website, all that wonderful stuff. You can check out our website. The actual podcast is on the website too. So if it's easier for you to go there, check us out, give us a follow. Peace and love. Love y'all. May God be with you, and God bless America. Oh, please.
Yeah, let's do this. TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer. Yeah. Here we go, yeah. I'm TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer, on this gaming thing. Gonna bang 'em up, gonna shoot 'em up, right here on the gaming string. Bang, bang, blaze 'em all up. TJ Quake, we're busting like 1, 2, 3, here we go.